Hagoromo is widely accepted as the most powerful figure in history, second only to his mother, having defeated the 10 Tails and seal away his mother alongside his brother, with Hamura acknowledging his older brother as the stronger of the twins. Hagoromo's might and exploits ultimately made him revered as a god. He obtained a great group of followers, as many across the world strove to learn from his teachings. His power even transcended time itself, becoming able to continue observing the world and interact with people long after his death. Chakra and physical prowess. Born as a son of Kaguya, Hagoromo was blessed with remarkably powerful and equally large reserves of chakra, evident from how far his dojutsu naturally advanced on its own, containing the yin-yang release. The first person born with chakra, he also became the first man on earth to understand the very nature of chakra itself. With no prior training, he had an innate and immensely precise control over its power, not needing hand seals for his various feats, and proved to be very versatile in its usage, such as transferring chakra to others. His reserves grew exponentially higher after becoming the first Jinchuriki in history with the 10 Tails' great power contained within him. His power was so great that centuries after his death, with his genes greatly diluted, his distant descendants, Kinkaku and Ginkaku, were able to obtain Jinchuriki-like powers by consuming the meat of Kurama instead of dying, as another Kumogakure shinobi did when attempting the same. Hagoromo was also shown to have impressive raw might. While peaceful, he demonstrated considerable hand-to-hand combat prowess, able to easily fend off his younger brother's brainwashed assault. He also possessed equally remarkable strength, able to effortlessly rip out full-grown trees from the ground. Ninshu. Hagoromo's wisdom, combined with his Kekemora, allowed him to create the original form of ninjutsu, Ninshu. While the techniques and skills at his disposal were more akin to shinjitsu, able to produce such miraculous feats like the creation of the tailed beasts, his teachings of Ninshu were made a way to bring peace to a war-torn world. He taught others to sharing chakra as a way to connect together with everyone and understand feelings of one another. He could also use it as a means to heal seemingly any ailment in an individual. He intended for this creation to connect all humans and bring forth harmony. However, following his death, humans began using the newfound power they wielded to fight against each other, and widen the rift between them all instead, turning it into what became ninjutsu. Nature transformation. Hagoromo became the first person to master all 5 elemental nature transformations. In the anime, he was shown to use lightning release to demolish a gigantic rock and create a blade of lightning to impale his foes. He could also use wind release to produce air currents to cut through the god tree's bindings. With his mastery of the yin-yang release to such an extent, he was able to combine his yang chakra, the essence of physical energy, with his yin chakra, the essence of spiritual energy, to create form from nothingness with a mere thought to bring it to life, an ability that he used to create the tailed beasts from the 10 Tails chakra. Fuinjutsu. In preparation for his battle with Kaguya, alongside Hamura, Hagoromo developed immense prowess in Fuinjutsu. With his mastery of sealing techniques, he was able to first seal the 10 Tails into his own body, and was later able to seal it away when his life came to an end. Even on his deathbed, Hagoromo was able to employ his Chibaku Tensei technique on a massive scale and use that chakra to create the moon to imprison the body of the 10 Tails within it, a clear testament to his incredible power. His mastery of this skill also allowed him to brand others with a portion of his powers. Dojutsu Sharingan. In the anime, Hagoromo awakened the Sharingan after finding the corpse of his love interest Haori. Similar to his descendants, the Uchiha, he gained much greater powers of perception, able to clearly see through enemies' tactics to better counter them. Unique to him, his Sharingan first emerged fully mature with 3 tomoe in both eyes and could maintain usage of this power seemingly indefinitely and unhindered. Mangekyo Sharingan. In the anime, when finding himself unable to stop his younger brother from attacking in his brainwashed state, Hagoromo was forced to fatally injure him, manifesting the Mangekyo Sharingan. Quickly mastering this new power while in battle, Hagoromo became able to use Susanoo in its complete body form to fight on par with Kaguya's 10 Tails form, even able to deflect one of the 10 tailed beast ball. With the simultaneous awakening of the Rinnegan, Hagoromo appears able to access his Sharingan abilities, even while the Rinnegan is activated, and suffers no adverse effect from using this power, such as physical strain or deteriorating sight. Rinnegan Hagoromo possessed a derived form of his mother's dojutsu, the Rinnegan. In the anime, he manifested it simultaneously with his Mangekyo Sharingan. He was believed to have been the only person to have fully mastered the Rinnegan, and also learned to control all 5 types of chakra natures. As a wielder of the Rinnegan, Nagato openly admitted his power with the Rinnegan was nothing compared to Hagoromo's. The Rinnegan grants him the ability to use all of the abilities of the 6 paths technique. With the outer path, he could summon souls from the Pure Land and also undo another person's use of the impure world reincarnation, releasing the souls from their vessels and sending them back to the Pure Land. Senjutsu. With his immense reserves of chakra inherited from his mother, Hagoromo was very well adjusted to learning Senjutsu to enhance his abilities. In the anime, this was taught to him by Gamamaru in Mount Myaboku, and Hagoromo showed an innate talent for it, shocking Gamamaru with his ability to clearly sense the presence of natural energy before gaining any training as a sage and mastering the art in an inconceivably short amount of time. Along with his powerful chakra and Rinnegan, he was able to develop the 6 paths Senjutsu. With this, he could perform feats such as flying and levitating freely. Truth-seeking ball. With his 6 paths Senjutsu, Hagoromo also had the ability to manifest up to 10 truth-seeking balls at a time, which are composed of the 5 basic nature transformations, yin-yang release, and the 6 paths sage chakra. He typically shaped one of the orbs into a dual-headed shakujo. One end has a ringed hoop, while the other end possesses a crescent-shaped curve, representing the sun and moon respectively. With this malleable chakra, he can also form the holy sword known as the Sword of Nunaboko, which he reportedly used to shape the world. Bukijutsu. Hagoromo was shown carrying 2 objects. One was what appeared to be a katana, implying that he was skilled in kenjutsu, whilst the other was a shakujo, a Buddhist ringed staff which is meant to be used in prayer, another weapon that he was likely proficient with. Treasured tools. Hagoromo wielded unique tools which became known as the treasured tools of the Sage of 6 Paths, each of which possess a unique and powerful ability. The 5 treasures are the Bashozen, Benihisago, Kakinjo, Shichisaiken, and the Kohaku no Johei. By combining the Benihisago, Kakinjo, and Shichisaiken, Hagoromo could capture the word soul of his victims, and then draw them into the gourd to seal them away. With the Bashozen, he could generate any of the 5 basic elements. The Kohaku no Johei allowed him to seal anyone without the elaborate procedures used for the Benihisago. All 5 of the tools requires enormous amounts of chakra to use, which can easily kill an average person by exhaustion. Though due to Hagoromo's massive reserves, he shows no trouble with this issue. We talk about Jinjuriki part in next episode.